Thank you for tuning into another episode of Breaking the Silence with Arthur Nagin Cole, where you can unleash your inner voice. So, I've been doing some thinking. Every appearance, I run an ad for Miss Shamika Williams. She's a very good friend. She has a nonprofit organization called Let Love Lead that caters to domestic violence victims. So I've had a lot of people to come across the Breaking the Silence stage that has nonprofit organizations. So I'm going to start advertising all of the nonprofit organizations across the board to bring more awareness to them so they can get some more help in to help people that's centered around their organization. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so let me get to the reason why I'm here. Today's guest is Miss Tameka Banks. She is a dynamic serial entrepreneur with an entrepreneurial spirit that fuels her passion for launching and scaling multiple businesses. Her ventures have created new opportunities and driven growth in various industries. So, after the countdown, everyone, please welcome this amazing woman to the stage so we can hear about her journey as an entrepreneur and how she made it to be the woman that she is today. Hello, how you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for being a guest on Breaking the Silence. I really do appreciate you.
Oh, thank you so much for the invitation. I appreciate it. You never know who's watching you.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So let's talk about this journey that you've been on as an entrepreneur. How did you become a serial entrepreneur? How did that journey start?
It actually started when I was a teenager. I've been that stubborn child, so I always knew I never wanted to work for nobody. I never wanted to be on nobody's time. I wanted to shake and move how I wanted to. And yeah, I've had, 9 to 5 jobs. I've worked from home and everything. But ever since I was a teenager, I've always had people come to me and ask me to help them with resumes or cover letters, or fill out job applications. And 9 out of 10 times, if I did it, they got the job. So that's what made me start my business. As far as being, it started off with started off with a clothing line. Let's start there. It actually started off with a clothing line. My father, my biological father, is an entrepreneur. So everybody on his side are business entrepreneurs in some sort. So that's where my passion started from, being bred into it.
Wow. So you had a hustle mentality at an early age and said, I don't work for nobody. Okay.
Nobody.
I get that. That's hey. And look at where it got you today. So hey. And doubtless it must have
Yeah.
had to be in your family from the beginning for you to have it in you.
Yeah, my dad's been a business owner since he was 18 years old. He's on his own construction company since he was 18. So I definitely learned from him.
Wow, wow. So tell me a little bit about you have so many companies, so we're just gonna go one by one. Tell me about Dreaming Right Business Agency. What is that all about?
So Dreamer Right Business Agency is really my agency where I go in and help businesses structure or entrepreneurs structure their businesses correctly. I'm not that overnight YouTube guru or anything like that. I learned the game. So I basically help people go in and make sure their business is structured correctly. Because us as African Americans, we're so limited with our mindset that we go off of what we see from others instead of doing research ourselves. So I've noticed that, especially during COVID, so many of us started LLCs, which is a limited liability. We don't want to limit ourselves. So I go in and help businesses restructure their businesses and make them S corps or C corps, where you can get the different tax benefits, making sure you have the right email address. Hello. Making sure you have the right email address, making sure your business address is structured correctly, and everything will go, as far as your websites, and that way you can get funding for your businesses a little bit easier. Just really educating our community on the importance of making sure everything is in order. Helping them with credit scores, because a lot of people tell you, oh, you don't need personal credit to get business funding. You do. You do need personal credit to get business funding. You do need to have that first PG to get your business up and running correctly. So I do help educate that and then teach you how to let your personal credit go and work on your business credit. So I put you more in the mind frame of the white folks, really, the millionaires, the billionaires.
Wow. So now that's interesting. You said that LLC, that's limiting yourself, and so you kind of guide people to the S corp. So what's the difference? Because I was sitting here thinking that I need to get an LLC. So that's not the right direction.
Well, no, not anymore. It was at first, but starting January of this year, the state has passed, well, the law was passed that now you will have to fill out so many different paperwork as far as beneficial ownership and all of that when you're LLC. But majority of the time when LLC owners file their taxes, they file them as S corps because you get different tax breaks. So if I have to file it as an S corp, why can't I already just register my business as an S corp? And it's definitely beneficial when you have other people like kids or family members that help invest in your business. You know what I'm saying? You can easily be able to pay them differently, but you get different tax breaks with it. You know what I'm saying? And then more people that you want to bring on. I say a corporation because, as you notice, most companies have one name. Then they have other businesses, DBAs, under that one name. So you want to make sure you have your umbrella structure correctly so you could put different businesses under that one entity, and then you could get all the tax breaks that you need. You know what I'm saying? Forward. So if I'm a file as S corp, why not already register my business as an S corp or C corp?
Interesting, because Breaking the Silence has different levels. So that
Right.
means that LLC wouldn't work for me at all, because I do have different things within the Breaking the Silence. I have my books, I have my podcasting, I have my writing service, helping people publish books. So it's like a different things up under that window. So LLC wouldn't even be the option. Wow.
Well, you don't want to limit yourself. It's a limited liability company, but with the new law that's passed, you're no longer limited. Anything that falls up under your business, you can be liable for on a personal level. Your business no longer can protect you as an LLC. Where if I'm an S corp or C corp, I'm more protected on my personal level. And if someone want to come after my business, then they could come after my business. But I, as a personal person, don't have to be